Good morning. It's Saturday, and I thought I'd make a video today. It is August 30th, Saturday morning, 2025. And I thought I'd begin with explaining my sweatshirt. So, what happened was my grandson was about uh, 3 or 4, I think it was. He's about to turn 7 in September. Um, he picked out several sweatshirts he picked one or two of the several sweatshirts that my daughter bought for me. And I was looking at it real strange, but I noticed that my wife liked it. My daughter liked it, and of course, the grandson who picked it out liked it. So it hung in my closet for about 3 years, and I began to wear it, and he didn't remember picking it out. But when he saw it, he immediately complimented me on the sweatshirt. And like I said, my wife liked it, my daughter liked it. And why I told you this little story and telling you about this is because I was thinking this morning that people care about what other people think. All humans care about what other people think. They've got, through the ages, they've got people lying about how long, wait a minute, I don't know how long it's been since they've been telling people that you shouldn't care what other people think. I don't care what other people think. But um, besides the sweatshirt, I got a pair of, this is what set me off on this trend. I got a pair of Fila gym shoes, and they're black and red, some IL or something like that. But anyway, uh, I was getting complimented by my wife again and by my daughter and by the people that saw the shoes on me. My daughter asked me, "You got that kind of swag?" I was like, "Okay, swag, all right." So we care what other people think. And if you just look at it, just look at it. You walk up to a human and you insult them, they'll remember that. But if you walk up to a human and you compliment them, they'll remember that. And they'll remember that probably, no, not as long as the insult, but they will definitely remember that compliment and it'll make them feel better about themselves. So I like you not to lie to yourself if you're one of the people that says, I don't care what nobody else thinks. Because if you just look at yourself and examine yourself, when somebody compliments you, don't you feel better? Don't you like that? I like it when women say, this old thing, you know. I always like that ever since I was growing up. And so as you mature, you begin to look at stuff and think about stuff that was said in life and that you growing up and what you hear. And it makes you really look at things. And here goes some facts, that nobody really wants to talk about or hear. I'm called doom and gloom if I get on a rage, or I mean a rampage, or how would you say that, rant? If I get on a rant, so it's like words that don't mean nothing to people anymore, like integrity, honesty, respect. Uh, you could come up with many more. They don't care about justice, and uh, I personally can't get too upset with the younger generations because society has just left them behind, no jobs. They let them get all this education and get into debt, and nobody's helping them out. They promised them that when they get out of college, that they'd be able to get good jobs. This is America, live the American dream. But the fact's not what they stated them to be. It didn't turn out to be that way in America. And so the younger ones need more than guidance, and they need more than words. They need leadership and opportunity. So let's say if I had money, one of the things I would concentrate on is like picking one town at a time, or one area at a time, one community at a time, and ensure that the young people had jobs. Okay, they wouldn't have to think about, then when you give them a penalty, for something like stealing or burglary or something like that, you can always say you could have got a job and really mean that. So what I was saying about picking one town at a time is that I would create the jobs. I would make a profit at the jobs, and they would make a living, or a wage, or they'd earn money. And nobody would try to give them slave wages and stuff like that. Their income would be enough to be an assistant in the household or to their parents. And I wouldn't be concerned about the bad ones that only spend their money doing nefarious type things. I wouldn't even worry about those type of people. I would just focus on those that just wanted a chance, just wanted a job, just wanted to buy them a car or whatever, kids care about these days. Um, some shoes, whatever. But the integrity is lost. And just to be point blank honest with you, the Bible said all this stuff was going to come to pass. And it really is coming to pass. And I would hope that the people can see how lost society is and turn from their wicked ways. You got to serve the Lord. You got to believe in the Creator. You got to do something. Pick a side, Satan or God. Why hog money, 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 money? That made me think it's just evil, greed. The spirit of greed has you, and you don't want to give to nobody else. When is it enough money? You have billions of dollars and still be stealing, Later.